9553.
Breaking right now at 3, a police shooting outside of an elementary school in Anaheim. Crime tape as parents pick up the police are now. Then new details about Charlie Kirk's suspected assassin, what investigators say links him to the crime, and what the vice president said on the influencers today.
I think everything's so and it's going to get worse.
Prices are taking a bite out of your budget these days. You're not alone. We get into why and 5 simple ways to keep your wallet from getting grilled.
The NBC4 News at 3 starts with breaking news.
That breaking news right now at 3, a shooting involving a police officer near an elementary school in Anaheim. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. One person is in custody and headed to the hospital after that shooting. It happened just before outside John Marshall Elementary in Anaheim. The school district says no one at the campus was involved, but the campus did go on lockdown. They arrived to a crime scene when they picked up their children about half an hour ago along Falmouth Avenue and Columbine Street. We have a crew at the school gathering details from police. We'll have an update on the NBC4 News at 4. And now to a story following the beginning, a soccer coach charged with the murder of a 30-year-old boy, and now that means he is seeking legal action, saying LA Parks did not do enough to protect his son. Four's Alex Vier joins us live from North Hollywood with new details on the case and what happens next. Alex.
Yeah, Annabelle, we are at Whitsett Soccer Field in North Hollywood, which is one of the soccer fields where Oscar Omar Hernandez practiced. Now, several months after, the soccer coach was charged with his murder. They filed legal claims in the city and county.
What is this for?
Oscar Hernandez, heartbroken, spoke of his family's hope for justice. In late March, Oscar was reported missing, and in early April, he was found dead in a ditch in Oxnard. The LA County DA charged Oscar soccer coach Mario Garcia Aquino with murder.
This family has suffered tremendously.
Today's Michael Luis filed legal claims against the city and county of Los Angeles. They were providing Garcia Aquino a permit to operate a boys' soccer team. Claims the city and county failed to do a thorough background check of Garcia, who had many minor boys in his soccer league.
This family trusted that this coach, that these parks, that this community would take care of them, would take care of their child and be safe.
There's 3 documented criminal complaints against this monster.
NBC4 Investigates reported on the prior criminal complaints earlier this year. Those complaints accused Garcia Aquino of sexually assaulting other teens before Oscar's murder, but because he was never arrested or charged on those complaints until after Oscar's murder, a background check would have revealed.
Would a background check reveal a criminal complaint that never ended in an arrest?
If they had taken fingerprints, yes, that would reveal the things.
We reached out to the city and county for reaction to the claims. The city said they don't comment on pending litigation. So far, we have not from the county. But at this morning's press conference, we did briefly hear from Oscar's dad, and who spoke of Oscar's and their future.
He says, we want justice for my son. This man should have never been around children. She will not get those hugs from her son anymore. Thursday, Friday, any day. And she wants the maximum pay for this coach.
And I did ask the attorneys what the family is seeing financially from the city and the county with these claims. First and foremost, they want justice on the middle side. But secondly, when it comes to the civil case, they said that will be up to a jury. Reporting live in North Hollywood, I'm Alex here, NBC4 News.
Alex, thank you very much for that update. Meantime, an emotional court appearance for a father accused in the death of his daughter.
He must have contact with a protected person.
Edwin Johnson broke down in tears entering a not guilty plea this morning. He's charged with any count charges resulting in the death of his 1-year-old daughter. Police say the girl was found dead inside a car in View Park last week. Investigators are waiting for an autopsy report to learn how she died and how long she was in that car for, and is in court in November. Developments in the investigation to Charlie murder and the man accused of assassinating the conservative activist. NBC4's Conan Nolan is live in our newsroom with new details from the FBI and the impact it has on the country.
Conservative activist and podcaster Charlie Kirk in San Clemente over the weekend. Huntington Beach, thousands showed up. Another is scheduled tonight in Ventura. This is the White House this afternoon weighed their concern that Kirk's death was a result of vitriol from the internet. Moments ago at the White House, President Donald Trump asked about 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, the assassin of conservative movement leader Charlie Kirk.
And it seems like his wonderful parents brought in a wonderful neighborhood, smart guy, great boards, great marks, great student. And then something happened to him over a fairly short period of time. Looks radicalized over the internet.
Attorney General Pam Bondi with a warning for parents.
Start into these groups when you watch these shows, and parents have got to be vigilant. And yeah, they are being radicalized.
Information and a possible motive for the killing be released by authorities in Utah tomorrow when formal charges are filed in the murder case. Utah Governor Spencer Cox.
They are gathering evidence, interviewing known friends, people around the suspect,
including his roommate, who the governor says is fully cooperating with the investigation and who was romantically involved with the alleged killer.
We can confirm that is a boyfriend who is transitioning from male to female. So we know that piece, and we have additional evidence, forensic evidence that has been processed.
Over the week, there were bills and memorials for the slain political activist. Charlie Kirk was remembered as a charismatic advocate of the First Amendment at a service at Kennedy Center, amidst calls for nonviolence.
We've got to stop this, folks. We can't let this go on. This violence is stop.
Conservative activist and politician Kari Lake out of Arizona. Meanwhile, while the president at that news conference moments ago talked about radicalization through the internet, he believes it's radicalizing people on the right, just on the left, saying, quote, lots of problems on the left and they get protected, but they won't be protected much longer. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.
Thank you very much for that. TikTok users can breathe a sigh of relief. The Trump administration says it's close to reaching a deal with it to avoid banning the app here in the U.S. You may remember the social media platform has been in legal limbo over concerns about privacy and national security. Last year, Congress passed a law to force TikTok's Chinese owner to sell the app to a U.S.-based company or face steep fines. But President Donald Trump signed an executive order to keep the app running while the deal reached. New at 3, a blow to business for a popular restaurant in West Hollywood. The owner of Lala's Argentine Grill on Melrose shared this surveillance video of a thief breaking in over the weekend. It happened Saturday morning just after 6. Video captures a burglar smashing through the front door and walking straight to a drawer where the owner kept his cash.
He put in a couple of gloves and then went straight to where we keep the money. So I'm not saying if it was an inside job, but the guy really knew what he was doing.
The owner says the thief took off with more than $3,000 in cash. He says the damage left behind will cost more than $8,000. The restaurant just reopened after a kitchen fire forced it to close for 2 years. Well, they look nice from afar, but the hilltop homes in Laurel Canyon aren't finished. It's a decades-long fight over building and city violations. Today, City Attorney Heidi Feldstein's a security plea deal in the criminal case. As a result, the owner of the 5 homes that were illegally built will need to have them demolished by August next year. They're located on Woodstock Road and Laurel Canyon. Our Gordon Tokumatsu is up there. He'll give us an up-close look. That's ahead on the NBC4 News at 4:30. Well, from the grocery cart to the grill, ground beef costs are soaring, but no need to flip out. We've got the secrets to saving on your next shopping trip. Steph.
We are feeling the heat, my friends, as we check out current temperatures around the IE temperatures in the mid to upper 93 in Van Nuys. The heat will continue to the coming days and also tracking some